get your prisoners back 4 years early, you're not going to have deals. We're not going to pay them $150 billion. We're not going to pay them anything. That's the kind of deals we're going to make. We're going to make real deals. We're not going to make a deal where we give over a dirty, rotten traitor. We get him, and they get 5 of the people, terrorists, that they most covet. Sergeant Bergdahl, okay? We're not making deals where 5 people were killed going after Sergeant Bergdahl. 5 wonderful young people killed going after him, and he was a deserter. And we take Bergdahl, and they get 5 people, not one person, they get 5 people that they most wanted anywhere, okay? Not going to happen. These stupid deals aren't going to happen anymore, folks, okay? And let me tell you, if I have a guy like Phil Ruffin, you know, Phil Ruffin is great. If I have a guy like Phil Ruffin, one of your own, believe me, you should be very proud of him. I'll have him, let's say, Phil, do me a favor. Look over the trade deal with Japan. They're sending millions of cars. They take practically nothing from us. There's a trade imbalance that's massive. Do me a favor, Phil. Look it over. You know what, folks? Go to sleep at night. You're going to be well protected. We're not going to use our hacks. We're not going to use political hacks to negotiate the biggest deals. The other thing is, Carl Icahn, many of the great, Phil's another one, but Carl Icahn, many of the greatest business leaders in the country have endorsed me. They say Trump's the only one that knows what he's doing. We're losing companies. We're losing companies. A company like Pfizer is leaving. Pfizer, massive pharmaceutical company, they're leaving the United States. They're moving to Ireland. We're losing many. It's called corporate inversion. The politicians, I don't even think they ever heard the words, okay? I don't think they ever heard the words, so we're losing. Forget about, we're not going to let them go. Carrier Air Conditioner said they're moving to Mexico. Nabisco, moving to Mexico. Ford, moving to Mexico. Mexico's the new China, not going to happen. Carrier just announced, I will tell Carrier, good luck in Mexico, but every air conditioning unit that you make, you're going to pay a 35% tax when you move it back into this country. The hell with no taxes, folks. The hell with these guys, and I'm a conservative guy, but the hell with these conservative guys that say free trade. Trump doesn't believe in free trade. I believe in free trade more than they do, but I also believe in smart trade and fair trade, and it's not fair. With China, we have a trade imbalance. Think of this, $505 billion a year, okay? Now, that's not free trade, because you want to do business, try it. You people know, some of you know. Try selling a product in China. You can't do it. You can't get your product in, and if you do, you have to pay a massive tax. With us, they send it in, no tax, no nothing. That's dumb trade. We're not going to have that anymore. That's why there's such a trade imbalance, and we can't have that anymore. When I say Mexico's paying for the wall, I mean it. There's a $58 billion imbalance in their favor, of course, because it's always in the other countries. We don't have wins at any level. There's a 58. Now, I'm going to say the wall is going to cost, if I do it, because I'll be under budget, ahead of schedule, I always am. But look, the wall's going to cost $10 billion. That's what the wall's going to cost, $10 billion. That's what it's going to cost. Sounds like a lot of money. It's really not that much. Oh, it's going to get tall. It's going to be very tall, and every time Mexico protests it, it's going to gain another 10 feet, okay? He said that. You saw the president of Mexico the other day throw out the F-bomb. If I ever did that, they'd give me the electric chair, okay? Nobody even talks about it. But you know what I didn't like? One thing I did like. He said, we will not pay for the wall. In other words, now he's accepted the wall, because a few months ago they said, we will not allow a wall. Well, now they said we won't pay for it. You see, so we made progress. So now they know the wall's going to happen. So now he's going to say, we won't pay for that, the wall, that wall. But he used the word, I didn't. I'll probably get more publicity even for doing this. You know, when I do this, you know what they do? They go bleep, and everyone thinks I used the word. That's what happened last time. I said, we're not going to pay for the, and I went like that quiet. And they go, the dishonest press, most dishonest people in the world, they go, bleep, and I got calls, Don, you shouldn't use foul language. I said, I didn't. But they bleep you out so they don't hear that you said nothing. These are really dishonest people. Okay. So what happens now is Vicente Fox, the ex-president, was so angered that he used the F-bomb, right? Nobody said anything about that. But what I really noticed is his anger was incredible. Not at the fact that the wall's being built, not at the fact that but you know where his anger was? That the fact that the United States would actually be tough with Mexico for a change. He couldn't believe it. How dare they talk to us that way? How dare they talk about a wall? This guy was incensed. So anyway, look, we're going to have a better relationship with Mexico than we do now. Remember Sergeant Tamburisi? They kept him for so long. They should have let him. We never even made a phone call. They had him in the worst prison. He shouldn't have been there. China shouldn't be building a massive military place in the middle, right in the middle of the South China Sea. So they make a fortune. They have no respect for us. They're going to make a lot less, and they're going to like us a lot more. You watch. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. So you are going to go. You are going to caucus. We are going to win. You're going to say that was one of the great mornings of your life. And in 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years, you're going to say, wow, has our country changed for the better? You're going to say, and you're going to see that our country will be the smart country. It will make the smart deals. We have to become rich again to become great again. A woman told me, Mr. Trump, I don't like it when you say our country's going to become rich again. I say, you know what, a beautiful woman, very nice woman. She said, I love you, Mr. Trump. I'm voting for you, but you should leave the rich again. I said, I can't do that. Because unless we're going to become rich again, we can never become great again. We're a debtor nation. We have no money. We owe all this money. We have no money. And we can't afford to have Germany, Japan, South Korea, Saudi Arabia was making $1 billion a day. Now they're making half, still a lot. And we take care of their military. Why aren't they helping us out? They got to help us. They got to help us. So just watch. Do me a favor. Just relax. I'll take care of all of this stuff. You have one thing to do. You have one thing to do. Go out and caucus. And you're going to see us win, win, win. We're going to win with the military. You watch. And I hope the thousands of people that are outside trying to get in can hear this. You're going to win with the military. You're going to win on health care. You're going to win with education. We have to have great education. We have horrible education. You're going to win with education. Our vets are going to be big winners. We're going to take care of our vets finally. All these politicians, for 20 years, they're helping. We're going to help the vets. All they do is spend money. It's a corrupt organization. The Veterans Administration is a corrupt organization and incompetently run, except for themselves. So we are going to take care of our vets. And we're going to take care of trade. We're going to get rid of these horrible trade deals that are being laughed at all over the world. These countries, I have so many friends in China. I have so many friends in Mexico. They can't believe they get away with it. We're going to end it. And we're going to end drugs pouring in through our southern border. And let me tell you, New Hampshire, we had a tremendous victory in New Hampshire. And I told the people of New Hampshire they have a tremendous problem with heroin and drugs. I said, I am going to take care of it. That was such an amazing victory. They're such incredible people. The first thing they mention all the time is heroin. And number one, you wouldn't think with New Hampshire, it's so beautiful, heroin. I said, we are going to stop it. We are going to get rid of that. We are going to help your kids get better. They have so many addicted young people and people generally. We are going to do something for the people of New Hampshire and the people of the country. We are going to stop the drugs from flowing in like it's water, okay? It's not going to happen anymore, folks. So we're going to win, and we're going to win so much. I jokingly say, you may say, please, Mr. Perry, we just can't stand it anymore. We're winning too much. We're winning with the military. We're going to knock out ISIS. We're winning with trade. We're winning with health care. Mr. President, we can't stand, we're winning too much. And I'm going to say, I don't care. We're going to keep winning. We're going to make America great again. I love you, folks. Go over. I'll see you over there. Go caucus. We're going to be very proud of this morning. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.